Top Drawer Thrift has been in Austin since 1993, and they're one of our local LGBTQIA plus safe spaces and businesses. They're hosting a super fun event tonight to celebrate Pride Month, and Ben Zimmerman is joining us to tell us more. Ben, we're always happy to have you in the studio, and you always bring the most fun stuff.
Well, thank you for having me again.
Yeah, of course. This is an important month. Of course, if you're new to Austin, maybe I should say we celebrate Pride Month twice. It's happening in June. It'll happen again in August. But not to downplay what's happening this month, we want to celebrate in a big way. And y'all at Top Drawer have been around since the early 90s.
Yes.
I want to ask about being, a pride place, a safe space for LGBTQIA plus people. What does that mean to you, and how have you achieved it over this amount of time?
What it means to me is community, really, is what it comes down to. Having a safe space to go, having a safe space to come into, especially shopping for clothing and things like that. When you might not feel as comfortable elsewhere, you do feel comfortable the moment you walk into Top Drawer. I mean, we have a big giant pride flag that we put out every day, not just in June. We carry it out to the curb every morning when we open. We have pride flags in the window. We sell pride flags at the store. We hand out pride stickers for free at the checkout.
Every single day of the year.
Every single day of the year.
Yep.
And we're very, very inclusive, and it's very, very important to us to do that. The community that we support, being the HIV positive community, especially in the 90s, was very gay men and stigmatized. And the face of HIV has changed a lot, but the supporters and the people in our community have not. So we are out and proud every day, and doors open and welcoming.
Oh, wonderful. And yes, you've been open since the early 90s. Austin has changed a lot.
It has.
In that amount of time.
It has.
How have y'all navigated the changes of Austin? I mean, I'm going to say a lot more corporations now in Austin, a lot more corporate money now in Austin. We still are doing our best that we can to support our artist community and the people who were here first. So talk to me about how you guys have navigated those changes.
Well, as you know, we moved last year. That was one big step we had to take in getting a smaller space. But really, again, it's all community for us. That is who kept us alive when we kept us alive during COVID. They've kept us alive during the move. And social media, that platform has really opened us up to a whole younger group of people that all want to participate and want to volunteer and want to help and want to donate. And that is what has kept us going, and not only kept our motivation and our hearts going, but kept the store going and raised so much money over the past 30 plus years.
Which is wonderful.
Yes.
I do want to talk about what we have here on the table today, because you guys have First Thursday events.
Yes.
Every single month. Can you just tell me what that is real quick?
So real quick, we close at 5 o'clock on Thursday, and then reopen at 5:30 to 7:30. In that half hour, we scramble and put out a whole bunch of new stuff.
And he can put this whole table up in about 30 seconds, y'all, so you know that the store gets overhauled.
Yes, it does. And we put new stuff out every single day, but the first Thursdays is just a special event where we close down the back of the house. All the staff comes up front. We drink and we hang out and we turn up the music and we dance and we wear fun hats.
Yeah.
And
I'm just obsessed with this, guys. You have to get this
fantastic.
For Christmas. It's amazing.
So, there's a whole bunch of vintage Pride t-shirts that are going to drop, a whole bunch of vintage hats and vintage jewelry, little hearts, because, Pride is love to me. And so that's what we do every first Thursday. Just have a good time. It's like a customer appreciation.
And for anybody who's looking into vintage wear, some of these older Pride t-shirts from the 90s, from the early 2000s, they're really cool. And I mean, so neat that even back 2 decades ago, that sort of thing, that there was collaboration to say, we've got to celebrate.
Absolutely, yeah, and we get so much of this kind of stuff because that's our community, of course, and after this program, we'll probably get a lot more coming up. So stay tuned for that. I'll let everybody know, but this is just a sneak peek of the massive amount of stuff that's going to be dropped today.
Well, and I want to make sure that I talk about the t-shirt on top, also lovingly being modeled by you. This is brand new.
Brand new. They were delivered to my doorstep last night. So they'll be hitting the sales floor at 5:30 as well. Okay. So there's only 60 so far. So you better get there early and get one quick.
Okay, sounds good to me. And I'm glad that you brought up supporting the HIV positive community because, of course, Project Transitions is who benefits from everything that you do at Top Drawer Thrift. Talk to me about what that organization is, because not only are y'all meeting your goals, you're actually ahead of schedule for folks, which is incredible.
Yes. So with our new facility that houses, we now house over 80 people total.
Wow, amazing.
And so the new facility houses 60, and people are moving in, getting the healthcare they need, getting the services they need, and then moving out into permanent housing.
Because these were unhoused people before.
Yeah, and so the process is moving really quickly because all the resources, everything they need, all the staffing they need is right there with them. They don't have to travel here and there and everywhere and taking months and months and months. It's all right there. And so it's wonderful. People are coming in and moving out just as quickly as we need them to, so we can get the next batch of people in.
Which is awesome. So
transitioning right out.
That's Project Transitions.
Indeed.
That's why we call it that. So last question I've always got to ask you is, what's the best way we can continue to support you besides donating and shopping at Top Drawer Thrift?
Well, that's obviously the best way, but you always, like community, come and volunteer. Come and help out. Tell everybody about us. Spread the word and follow us on social media. We always have something fun going on, and it's always a treat to hear from our people too.
And it's a place where like really beautiful things go to live. People trust you with their collections.
Yes.
In fact, one of the last times you were here, you had a Teddy Ruxpin.
Indeed.
And another one of our guests bought it from you.
On site, it did not leave the building. Yeah.
It did not leave the building. So some really cool things to check out at Top Drawer Thrift, and of course, celebrating a wonderful cause this Pride Month. Thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you.
All right, check out Top Drawer on the corner of North Loop and Airport. You also don't want to miss their little Pride party starting tonight at 5:30. It's part of First Thursday for Pride Month. We'll see you there.